The Day Before is a weird game, or it may not even be a game. So let's talk about it. If you don't know what The Day Before is, well, it's basically what DayZ should have been if the developers of DayZ cared about the game. But there is one big problem with The Day Before, and namely that it might not even exist. The developers of the game, Fantastic, a Russian company, are under a lot of pressure because, well, it seems that the game might not even exist. But how is that possible, you might ask? Well, you see, they promised this big game, this amazing game, but they don't have much to show for it. They have some problems with the copyright of the name, and that is a big question mark number one, because how can you announce a game and make it seem that it's so big and you don't even copyright the name? Well, that's what they did, it seems, and the game got delayed again. Question mark number two is that, well, the gameplay of the game, it's basically a jogging simulator, like look on the screen. It's not that impressive, right? It's just DayZ with better graphics. And some game developers, like this dude, have to say this about the game.
I'm getting a feeling this has all been rendered. This is not.
I think it's more of a vertical slice on first impression.
Yeah.
A vertical slice, if you don't know, is this doesn't mean that the whole game is done and it looks like this. This is probably a section that they popped out, and we're able to develop and carve out and make certain things look final when they're not. That's what happened with Watch Dogs. That's what happened with Cyberpunk for a lot of it. So I'm a little skeptical.
I would have to see more. That's for sure.
That's from him. Let's see.
Yeah.
So basically what those guys said is that isn't the game. It's just a cutscene made to look like it's in-game, right? Like gameplay. So I tend to agree with them. Like the developers got scared that they're under this big pressure. They made this cutscene to prove that the game is real. But then people figured it out, and then they released this jogging simulator to say, oh no, like the game is actually real. But it's not like they promised, and honestly, in my opinion, I don't think it's real. But I can't wait to prove me wrong, right? Like if they can prove me wrong, I'll be happy, because the game looks great, right? If they launch a game like they promised, it will be great. But if not, well, it's the biggest scam in gaming history, I believe, right? To fake an entire game, well, that's something impressive. But tell me what you think in the comments down below, and if you like this video, consider subscribing and liking. Goodbye.